Prep was important to me because it just opened a bunch of different opportunities for me to explore all the different professions that are out there.
Prep was the first important step that gave me the foundation of experience I needed for all steps along my academic path.
You know, it opened doors for me, because I became, I think, smarter and better at what I was doing in high school. I was able to get to a higher level. To this day, I owe a lot to Prep and to the program.
Prep is more than ever needed and is playing a critical role in helping, in essence, prepare our future innovators, the engineers and scientists who will help ensure the, in essence, economic viability of this nation.
For middle and high schoolers, summer vacation presents many different opportunities. Some play video games, watch TV, go to the mall, or swim at the pool or beach. Across the nation, however, students have another option that enriches their mind and prepares them for the future. In 1979, 50 students participated in the first class of Prep, and today, over 30,000 have completed at least one summer of the program nationwide.
You know, UTSA seemed like a relatively new campus. It was exciting to go onto a university campus to take some summer courses. So just the experience thrill was pretty high.
The first site that I went to was Palo Alto College, and it was quite a distance from where I lived. So we had to take the VIA bus, I think, to we got up really early in the morning, and we had to figure out how to do that. I had never ridden a bus before.
My mom heard about it and said, "You're going to sign up and take it." And I didn't know any better. Signed up, so I'd ride the bus every day out there. For 2 summers, took the bus.
Once I got involved, I was really excited about it. These were probably those 3 summers that I was in Prep were probably just the best summers that I had, because you could just do a program where it was just all fun, or maybe go do something where it was just all work or something. But this was a combination of it. You got the best of both worlds. You got to learn about what you were interested in and kind of explore whole other areas.
My best expectation was that I was just going to have a rigorous, mathematics, some engineering, computer science, and some sort of logic courses. So in that, it met my expectations perfectly, but the experience was much bigger than that.
Founded by Dr. Manuel Berriozábal, a mathematics professor at the University of Texas at San Antonio, the Prefreshman Engineering Program, or Prep, is a challenging, math-based summer program which stresses the development of logical thinking and problem-solving skills. Each summer, the program is held on college campuses across Texas and the nation. In addition to a full academic schedule, students gain experience and insight into the applications of math, engineering, science, and technology in the world around them by taking field trips and listening to guest speakers.
When I first went into high school, just to get into Central Catholic, I didn't have the brain power, I think, to really get in, and so I had to test as a refresher course in math just to get into Central Catholic. And through the Prep program, I ended up acing math and all the sciences after I started Prep.
Prep was definitely a more advanced kind of coursework, and they brought in a lot of advanced mathematics and science, kind of engineering, physics, all of those different courses. And so, you hadn't really even touched any of that stuff in high school yet. I know when I was learning physics in Prep, and then I had just finished that, and then I was taking physics in high school, and I just felt so much more confident. I knew kind of what was going to happen.
The high school I went to, it offered a rigorous mathematics and science courses. But having gone and seeing the pace and the expectations that was put on you through the Prep program, I really felt that they were just challenging you as they would challenge any undergraduate. And I think that's part of their mission. It lets you experience what you're going to be jumping into. So Boolean algebra, it's very abstract. And I remember if you're familiar with Venn diagrams, it's kind of if, then, not, or. And these are abstract kind of concepts, and I think being a young student, you just can't put your head around it sometimes. And so I wouldn't necessarily worry about that so much, because if you excel during prep, then that's great. If you don't, but you keep that experience, I think it will pay off dividends when you do have to take these courses, and they really do count towards your academic record.
The very, very first test that I was taking for logic, I remember was very hard, at least at the time. I didn't understand it. So I sat there with several other students in the cafeteria there at UTSA, and I just kept studying. We almost pulled an all-nighter, just studying there all night, trying to figure out just basic logic, which is what we were studying. And I remember this one moment there when we were studying, and it just clicked. It seemed like everything fell into place and just completely clicked at that time.
99% of our students go to college, and about 82% graduate from college, which is 3 times the national average. We don't ask the students if they're going to college, our prep students. We ask them if they're going to get a master's or a doctorate degree.
Prep is designed to challenge students by not only building problem-solving skills in math, science, engineering, and technology, but teaching the value of hard work, teamwork, and perseverance. Students tell us that these skills carry over to their personal development and their classroom learning when they return to school in the fall. The prep experience helps students realize that they have the knowledge and ability to succeed in any career choice they might make for the future.
Prep is open to all students, but the students that participate are students who have traditionally been underrepresented in the STEM fields. These are minority groups and females. I like the fact that it brings together students from all walks of life and so forth, and that it really gets them excited about technology, gets them excited about mathematics, and prepares them so that they can do well. They make friends. But I think the biggest thing is that they are prepared, and it gives them the motivation and confidence to know that they can do well academically, and and that carries over into their professional lives.
I asked myself the question, would I send my sons to prep? And I would, without a doubt, send them. One, I know my sons, and it's something that they would probably gravitate towards. But I also know, and I'm at another institution of higher learning, there is no such program. And it's a very unique program. So yes, without a doubt, I would encourage my sons to go. I would give them the same advice I would give any student. Experience it, do your best, but don't beat yourself up if some of the concepts don't quite fall into place for you. But you will realize in the future how much it did impact you.
It's a really good experience. I mean, like those 3 summers were just like the best summers that I've had, and you learn so much and you get a lot out of it. They really kind of like open up all of these doors for you.
Use it, learn it, take this opportunity, because this only comes once. As your teenage years, although it's supposed to be fun, it can be a platform to the next level if you take that chance. And I grew up on the west side. Kids on my street were in gangs, and a lot of them ended up dead or in prison. And I just chugged along through the encouragement, motivation from my parents. And education was a way out. And sure enough, I was able to get to the next level.
I see prep as continuing to grow. Has always been important, but even more so now than ever. And it gives us an opportunity to provide our students with a program that will help prepare them for success, because it is a proven program. It is a program that has exceptional results and so forth, so it will definitely provide us with and provide our students with the preparation they need to be successful, and also ultimately provide our nation with what we need to remain competitive in a very competitive global economy.